I spent some money on ammo, so please watch this video. Well, g'day, it's Woody here. When I posted the Wedgetail Mini MPR video, a lot of you jumped in the comment section and asked what ammo shoots good through it, what ammo is best through it, and comments of the like. How does it shoot with this ammo, whatever your preference was. So I've taken the time to gather a few different ammo types. I scoured the comment section and got everyone's the most common recommendations. And we're going to run 6 different types of ammunition through the gun. And I want to be clear, this is not a head-to-head which ammo is best type comparison. You know, we're not here to find out what's the best 223 ammo in the world. It's just going to be a case of, does it shoot well through the Wedgetail Mini or doesn't it? Yes or no? Good group or not good group? We're not going to get too scientific with it. So I spent some money on ammo, so please watch this video. Let's get to it. Got the MagView phone holder, and I don't know how well this is going to come through on camera, but this is going to allow us to see those groups with the 6 different ammos. And I'm going to shoot 2 5-shot groups. First cab off the rank is Fiocchi 50 grain EPN. So first group, top left hand target, center target on that piece of paper. Now I'm trying to have as little amount of human input as possible to try and remove myself from this experiment as much as possible. I've got the bipod mounted on the front of the MPR Mini, and I'm using my redacted actual rear bag under the pistol grip, and I'm trying not to put any up or down force on that, and smooth trigger pulls as much as possible. Five shots. I'm now doing a second group with the Fiocchi EPN 50 grains, and I'm just trying to have as little input on the gun as possible. So I'm almost floating it, not putting any shoulder pressure on it, and I'm just using the sandbag to make my adjustments, and I'm squeezing the back of the pistol grip and the trigger together like this. I'm not pulling a trigger, I'm trying to squeeze them so I have minimal input. Fiocchi EPN 60 grain. So third lot is going to be the ADI 55 grain Sierra Game King. There was a ton of comments on this ammo, so I'm guessing a bunch of you guys are using this. So we'll load this up, and this will be our third target. So that'll be the top right hand corner. Helps if I load it. Next up is the Federal JSP Jacketed Soft Point Power Shock 55 grain. It's another soft point bullet. Next up is Winchester Varmint X 223 55 grain polymer tip rapid expansion. So another hunting ammo. Okay, last 10 shots is the Hornady 55 grain VMAX. It is ironically funny to me that the most expensive ammo here, this cost me nearly $80 for this box, is just loose in the packet. There's no like plastic holder or anything. They're just rocking around in there. I noticed a few of the cases were dented and that sort of thing. So I just find that funny. But I've heard that these are great bullets, so let's get them down range. Okay, the results are in. So I recorded on my very high-tech piece of paper what ammo is in what quadrant. So let's just talk about it in the order that they were shot. So first of all, I have the Fiocchi 50 grain EPNs. My warm-up group, not super tight. Apart from one flyer, it tightened right up on my second group. Then moving into my second group, my second quadrant, which was the Fiocchi 60 grain. These are 1 MOA squares, by the way. There's my thumb for reference, 1 metric woody thumb. I was not very tidy there. I'm going to put that down to me not being very scientific on that, because then it did tidy up a lot there. That's 1 inch. So furthest left to right, 1 inch. In a diagonal, I'm going to call that 1.5 inches. Top right hand. So this is ADI Sierra Game King 55 grains. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. It's quite a hectic splatter there. And then a weird arc there. 1, 2, 3, almost a 4-inch arc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullets there. So not super tidy. Then coming into my bottom left quadrant, which was the Federal 55 grain jacketed soft point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a 3 inch diagonal sort of diameter group there. And yeah, my first group wasn't any better at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Similar story with the Winchester 55 grain polytip Varmint X. 1, 2, 3, sort of all within 1 inch of each other, but then a couple of flyers off here, 2 on the bullseye, 2 1 inch out, and then 1 flyer over there. That's probably me. That's probably not the Winchester's fault. The Hornady 55 grain VMAX. There's a lot of splatter there, so it's going to be hard for me to show you where those bullets are, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're all here, all within 1.5 inches of each other. And then my final group of the day was the absolute tidiest. That's just splatter on this side, but that is 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3 bullets right next to each other like that. Those holes are almost all touching. So that's my tidiest group of the day. In scientific fairness, I was obviously probably going to improve the more shots I get through with this gun. Also, some more scientific disclosure. 1 to 6. So I was on 6 power, which is my max power, so not a high powered optic, so I was doing the best I can. On the RAR reticle, the dot in the middle was pretty much covering the entire red circle of the target. But I used the same optic for all of them, so I'd still call that a pretty fair test. And there we have it. So a bit of a opinion piece I guess I want to add to this is throughout this 60 round test, so 10 of each type of ammo, we had 0 malfunctions. We didn't have any trouble feeding any different types of ammo or ejecting any different types of cases, or brands of cases I should say. So if your question going into this is what ammos work, they all do so far, every ammo I've tested. If you went into this video with the question of which ammo's the most accurate, I'm going to go with the Hornady VMAX was their most accurate, closely followed by the Fiocchi 50 grain. So the others, we're getting a little bit loose with their groupings, but keep in mind they were varminting ammos. You know, there was none in there that I would say was a miss. You know, if you keep in mind the use case of this gun, which is, you know, hunting and varminting, so you're shooting dogs, foxes, and cats. Every one of those shots is a dead fox or a cat, in my opinion. So it all worked. Some worked better than others, but they all do work. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned because I'll be doing more modifications, and then I'll be doing a longer term review once I get to around that 500 Rand mark. I'm sitting just shy of 200 now, so really enjoying it so far, and yeah, it's been a really good gun. I'm enjoying it. So here's a little fun side project with a 12 power scope, trying to hit a 500 meter steel gong with 308 soft nose on the Wedgetail MPR. Let's give it a go. Impact, for sure. That's awesome.